Welcome in. It's New England Patriots Today, powered by Chat Sports. Tyler Jones here with you. Thanks for joining us. On today's show, we are going to look at three different trade scenarios that Fansided put together for a potential Trey Lance trade. We will go over all three of them and break them down. I'll give you my thoughts coming up in just a matter of moments. Before we do, Patriots still have a starting quarterback. His name is Mac Jones. And he's the guy for now, although things are pretty interesting in New England at the moment. Will he be New England's starter week one, or will they move on for a guy like Trey Lance or draft a quarterback? What will it be? Tell me what you think in the comments section. Will Mac Jones be New England's week one starter? Why for yes, in for no? Tell me in the comments section below. Folks, we told you earlier in the week that we had this sub-battle going on between Dolphins Today, our Dolphins channel, which is trying to win the AFC East title. And then we have the Ravens channel, who's trying to win the AFC, and we need to catch up. We want to get in their way and show why Patriots fans are the best fans of the National Football League, how awesome you guys are. And so we got to prove ourselves here. So I need you to subscribe to the channel, not only so we can beat the Dolphins and the Ravens fans, but so we can bring you daily news and rumors segments so you know what's going on with your New England Patriots. We are also talking on the channel, getting you ready for the draft. We're going to be all over the draft next week. So if you haven't already, subscribe today, turn on notifications, and we'll get started with today's show. So San Francisco 49ers quarterback Trey Lance is on the trade block of some sorts as San Francisco appears to be all in on Brock Purdy. Remember, they made the move for Sam Darnold as well. And so with that, he's kind of being shopped around. The Niners are taking calls on Trey Lance, trying to decide what his future will be. And New England has been a name that's popped up that's been speculated to potentially be a landing spot for Trey Lance. Fansided, in fact, came up with three possible trade scenarios to send Lance to New England. And remember, this all comes on the heels of what's going on with Mac Jones and the rumors out there that Belichick isn't too happy with Mac Jones right now, and Bill O'Brien calling for a clean slate. Let's show you the numbers on Trey Lance. Early in his career, not so great in the limited time that we've seen him, and he's dealt with injuries too. Less than 55% completion percentage, around 800 yards passing, 5 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 235 yards, and 1 rushing touchdown is the numbers from Trey Lance. So the first trade idea has the Patriots getting Trey Lance, in exchange giving up 2 second-round picks. One in 2023 at 46 overall, and then in 2024. And what I don't like about this is I think personally that with the injury history of Trey Lance and not looking so great in the limited time that we've seen him, you can probably get away with trading for Lance and not giving up 2 second-round picks. I think that asking price is a bridge too far, personally, as far as I'm concerned. That to me seems like a lot. Now, another possibility that Fansided brought up was a 3-team trade option, bringing in the Minnesota Vikings and moving on from Mac Jones in the process. Here's what the Patriots would get. They would get Trey Lance. They would get a 4th-round pick from Minnesota next year. The 49ers would get a 2nd-round pick from New England at 46 overall. They'd get a 3rd-round pick from Minnesota this year, and they'd get a 2024 2nd-round pick from the Patriots, and the Vikings would then receive Mac Jones on that front. Now, I'll say this. What this idea gets in line here is there's no reason to have Trey Lance and Mac Jones both in the same building here. I think if you bring in Trey Lance, you are waving the red flag officially on Mac Jones that you're done with him and ready to move on at that point. Now, personally, I like Mac Jones. I would like to see him get another shot and stay around to be the starter this year, and I think that working with Bill O'Brien is going to be a big improvement for him this year. But with that said, if you're going with Trey Lance, you need to be all in and committed to Trey Lance. There's no need to keep both guys around, especially since you still have Bailey Zappi involved too. The last trade offer includes the Patriots getting Trey Lance, but giving up Jabrill Peppers, as well as a 2023 third-round pick at 46 overall and a 2024 second-round pick. Holy hell. That's a lot. Peppers just signed a new 2-year deal. Why on earth would you trade him now if you're just getting that 2-year deal? And then the draft capital on top of that? Hell no. I think that's a terrible idea. I like Peppers myself. Okay? No thanks. So all three options leave me with a lot of question marks. I like Mac. I think I would say no to all three deals, to be honest with you. Should the Patriots trade for Trey Lance? Here's your chance to weigh in. Tell us in the comment section. Y for yes, in for no, if they should make a move or not for the 49ers quarterback. Subscribe to the channel now. We're talking draft, trades, free agency, and more. This is the channel for the diehard Patriots fan. Stay tuned to the channel. We got you covered, and we'll see you next time.